Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Taylor versus Jackson. You all have been together for 7 years and married for 2 years. Mr. Taylor, can you tell us why have you brought your wife to court today?
Well, I brought my wife to court because I believe that she is still cheating, and this is to see if she's still lying to me.
And if you find out she is cheating and lying to you, what does it mean for your relationship?
Because if she is, then this relationship gonna be over. The marriage, the family we had, the lifestyle we had is all gonna be over. And I don't know why that should jeopardize that, knowing that we all we had. Ain't nobody else backing us. Don't nobody else support us. Don't nobody else help us with the kids. Don't nobody else help us with our living arrangements or nothing.
This has to become so stressful to you since you moved out 2 months ago?
Yes, I couldn't deal with it no more. It was too many signs. I was catching her up in too many lies. I couldn't do it no more. So I left until we get this situation resolved.
And if you find out she is cheating, you're gone, right?
And if she is cheating, I'm gone.
What do you have there?
And what hurt me most every time I look at this picture right here,
Yeah.
is the fact that at this time in our life, everything was good. At this time in our life, man, that was my best friend. That was my lover. That was my homie. That was my other half. We did everything together, and I feel like that's jeopardized.
And you are holding on to that picture like it's your last hope or something.
Yes, it's all I have till I remember. And I don't know why she'd do this to me, because she know how valuable family is to me. Like, I was adopted. I ain't had the chance to really experience a real good family life like most people. So she know that that's something that I really want to structure in my life. She know that's a goal that I have in my life, is to build and have a family.
So you're believing that she's lying and that she's cheating has literally driven you from your home with her.
Gone. Yes.
And if you find out in fact that she is cheating on you, you are not going back and you are done.
I'm done. I can't do it no more. Like, she have done this in the past. This is a repeating thing. Like I don't believe it's so much me no more. I think it's her. That's just what she do. That's her behavior trait. You know what I'm saying?
But if she isn't cheating, you're going home.
I'm going home.
You're gonna rebuild this family.
Back, take my kids back, and we're gonna be a family.
So everything. So what you're even telling this courtroom, what you're telling Judge Dana and Judge Keith and me right over here, is that your whole relationship and the world is on the line today.
The line.
It's on the line. Everything that they build and they have for the last 7 years, everything that they have. So, all right. So, Ms. Jackson, why are you in court today?
I messed up my family with my actions because, as he stated, our family, we don't have a lot of family support. And our family is like the only thing that we have. And we've been through a lot, and I don't want to let that go to waste.
You want your family back. Do you even love this man?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you are here trying to recoup and bring that family into that picture. And when your goal is that when you walk out of here, you are a couple going to rebuild your family. So that means that you haven't been cheating then. That's the only way that we're going to get back together. So you are here trying to get back to that time in that picture that Mr. Taylor has in his own hand.
Yes, Your Honor.
What were those times like for you, Ms. Jackson?
It was stressful because we were in a financial deficit, but it's like I can look up to that, like, wow, we've been through this and it made us so much stronger. If we could do that, we could do anything. Just being there to support each other when we had nobody else, and doing family outings. And
when you talk about the tough times, and when you said that it makes you stronger, that spoke to Judge Dana, because they talk about that they went to a law school together. They were broke law students. And even before then, and they even met as poor college students. So they were real broke law students when they were kids at a law school. And then working through that, and it does make a couple strong. And because if you can climb that mountain when you don't have no money, that's a tough mountain. Because when you climb that mountain, you'll be able to climb anything.
and when they just stick through it with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you went through them, you ain't jump ship or abandoned shit when they got hard and went somewhere that was easier. You stuck through.
That's true. So you made it to the tough times. Why are you here today? But what happened but to be breaking the trust?
I was coming home from work and I walked in the house and the kids run up like, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?" I'm like, "Where Mom at?" "Mom in the back with a guy." And then the other one said, "The guy named Josh." And then here she come running like a bat out of hell out the bedroom. And she like, "Oh, hey, baby, how you doing? It's just me and my friend." No, I ain't never met the dude. "It's just me and my friend. We just chilling." And this why, if I do got trust problems, it's because of your actions. Cause where did y'all escape? I mean, how did y'all leave that house? I swear y'all ain't walk out the front door. They hop out the window. Cause they ain't want to walk past me.
Miss Jackson, what happened?
Your Honor, he fabricated that story.
Josh.
When he called me and told me that he was on his way home, I informed him that Josh was there. Nobody climbed out of
Nobody.
So Josh is a friend of yours?
Josh is a friend of mine.
Do you have some kind of relationship with Josh other than being a friend or something?
Yes.
Presenting Home Chef.
Last summer, we got in a big old argument because she was out all night and she come home like 8 in the morning, and then so I grabbed the phone and I hurry up and go in the bathroom and lock the bathroom door, and she didn't know I had the password to her phone, so I put the password into the phone. Boom! I see that somebody inboxed her from social media a video, a sex tape of her.
A sex tape of her?
Yeah, and that was a year ago. And even after seeing that, man, I still forgave her and still try to work it out.
How do you even know it was her in the sex tape?
She got her name on her booty.
Oh, you mean like a tattoo?
Yeah.
Who was in the sex tape with her? Was it this guy, Josh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Jackson, what happened with this sex tape?
Yes, that was me in the sex tape. And yes, that was Josh in the sex tape. I felt like I was pushed to the point of him, Umar, making me feel like I wasn't worthy, making me feel like everything that I did was wrong,
You know
to
you
make
weren't.
me feel like I was nothing,
You know you
and to
weren't.
make me feel like everything that he was doing for the family was better than what I was doing. When I would break my back and try to go to work and try to come home and be with the kids, he would complain that he was doing everything for the kids,
Yeah,
but
I
yet he
was.
was not working or providing anything
I
financially.
wasn't. So I ain't
Okay,
get
hold
no
on.
clothes. I ain't get all they to school. I ain't.
Wait, Mr. Taylor, excuse me. Can you watch your language, please?
I did more for the kids than you though.
Excuse me.
Yes, Sean. I'm just trying to tell you this real, but
We know you're upset. We know that you're passionate, but this courtroom has rules, and you will have to operate in those rules. Am I clear?
it won't happen again.
All right. So, Mr. Taylor, after you found these sex tape, you all found a way to make your relationship work. Is that correct? You forgave her. But that was in the past. Because once you forgive somebody for something in the past, then you move on, right?
No.
No, sometimes like it be situations that she like a man that texts her phone, but he'll text him like illicit stuff. So I bring up her character, like you can't be doing that due to your history.
That's true. Miss Jackson, what in the world did you do to change?
Nothing.
Yes, I was planning on, you know what I'm saying, trying my hardest and putting my 100% effort into repairing things. But there were things that he did that I did not find out about until we were married. When I was down, there was a point, which was the beginning of the relationship, where I was down. I was all for him. I was doing any and everything to be with him, even stupid, ignorant things such as fighting women over him
And getting pregnant with
such
other
as
people's
following,
babies
you know what I'm
during
saying,
the
stalking
process.
him.
Okay,
and
Miss Jackson.
Okay, Miss Jackson, Mr. Taylor. Miss Jackson, Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor.
During that time too. Let it be known. Tell the story.
Mr. Taylor, do not even let us throw you out of here. We will do it. We love your passion. We understand you're fighting for your family, but we have got to do this an ordinary process.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're not going to deserve it but to let us do that, we're going to have to escort you out.
Let y'all get your honor. I'm sorry.
All right. So, Miss Jackson, your husband takes you back. You had a sex tape from the man that you've been having the sex tape in your house again. How in the world are you trying to do something better by doing inappropriate things like that?
Or do she still want me to trust?
Silence. Your integrity should have told you this man don't need to be in my house. I slept with him outside my own marriage. So, Mr. Taylor, you're now concerned that this guy named Josh may be popping up again.
Yes.
Well, there's the wife story, there's the husband story, and there's the lover story, and we have the lover right over here.
Let's hear it. Oh, you love it here. I'm the husband, though.
Josh and Shia, will you escort him in? Because we have a couple of questions for him to speak.
We're going to the witness stand. Going to the stage.
Well, I look like choosing you if you choosing him.
Would you please state your name for the court record?
Josh Charles.
Josh Charles. Okay. So, Mr. Charles, we heard evidence from Miss Jackson and from Mr. Taylor that there was a sex tape involving Miss Jackson. Were you that man in the sex tape?
Yes, I was the man in that sex tape.
Okay, I already knew that.
Yeah.
You like my sloppy seconds?
I'm
Hey,
fine.
Mr. Taylor, hey, you got one more. Now, you said that you're here to get the truth.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta deserve it, but to be silent to get the truth. Let us do our job, will you please?
I'm happy he's seen it though, because now he can move on now with his life and leave her alone.
Mr. Charles, respond to our questions, please. And respond to Judge Dana's questions, and respond to Judge Keith's questions and mine. That's it. What is the nature of your relationship to Miss Jackson?
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. That's me right there.
What?
That's me.
That's your girlfriend.
He's been going since June 14th. That's me right there.
Yeah. What?
Does Miss Jackson know that she's your girlfriend, or is it that your own fantasy that she's absolutely your girlfriend?
I mean, she's mine mentally, physically. I don't know if I'm feeding her body, I'm feeding her mind, I'm feeding her soul, I'm feeding everything. You've been going since June 14th, buddy. You messed up. It's on you. You messed up. Ain't no coming back.
Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr.
That's
Charles.
mine. Yeah.
That is it. You talk to the judges, period. You do not talk to anybody else in the courtroom except the judges. Understood? I will take you out. No problem. The judge is on. Same with you. Shut the mouths.
And Mr. Charles, when was the last time that you were intimate with Miss Jackson? Since when?
This morning.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, were you being intimate with Mr. Charles this morning?
See how reaction?
Silence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Jackson, you said that you were here fighting for this relationship, but do you see the inconsistency with that inappropriate statement and of sleeping with this man this morning before you show up in our court and saying, I want to be with this man, but to build my own family? But do you see the inconsistency?
Yes, Your Honor. I see the inconsistency.
All right.
It's like he
what I
was
mean? He
also
always
doing
trying to
whatever he was
explain
doing.
himself.
You know what? We're not even here talking about that. Because nobody in the world has set up here and testified they slept with him this morning either.
It's deceitful too, misintentions,
Okay, so Mr. Taylor, you have the truth. And you came here looking for answers, and you got answers. And it may or it may not have been the answers you wanted or expected. But you got the answers, and you got the truth. What do you want to do with your relationship with Miss Jackson? Do you want to end it? It sounds like you want to. It sounds like Mr. Jackson wants to end it. He wants to.
I want to end it. Life goes on. You chose. You made your decision. I can't keep on trying to rescue you for your own decisions. You gotta live with them.
So you would have been together for 7 years, 7 years, and you're even willing but to throw 7 years away?
I guess so. She made that decision this morning.
Ms. Jackson, is there anything that you want to say to your husband?
Honestly, I feel like he just brought me here to embarrass me, Your Honor. That's what I feel, because his word was that if I came here, we would be back together. It wasn't once he heard the truth and I came here that we would be back together. Not he would make his decision based on how today went.
But Ms. Jackson,
that's not what he said.
You can't even believe that he was saying that, and if you came here today, we found out you slept with somebody this morning, everything will be okay. There's no way you could have believed that. We don't even know what planet you are working from when you cheat with other men and other people, Ms. Jackson, but it's not Earth to you, because that is not how adult people process at all.
Look it up.
Oh, you got it too then, ain't that your wife? You got it too then, right?
Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles,
Got it.
Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles.
I understand, brother. I understand you're pissed, and I would be too. But that clown ain't worth you getting in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? I am a real
I know,
You're right. I know. You are right.
Miss Jackson.
Ms. Jackson, you got some life decisions ahead of you, and you got some big decisions ahead of you. Not just about this relationship, you got some life decisions ahead of you. And whether you're married to Mr. Taylor or not, you are together forever. Because kids are forever binding. And with this volleyball situation, it doesn't work and it doesn't solve anything. So you see the tension between these two people. So you got to make a decision. Do you want your marriage or do you want Mr. Charles? That's the only decision that you could be making. Because you got to be making that decision, because for what I'm seeing over here, you can't have both. Talk to their counselors as Judge Dana ordered, and don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a decent cheating, flirting relationship. And as you move forward with your own sorry cheating life all by yourself, because you're busted with your cheating lies, and out of your co-parenting, learning lesson opportunities. Grow the hell up, Miss Jackson. Court is dismissed.